Okay, in this video, I want to spend just a couple of minutes talking about the different tools that we're going to need throughout this course. Now, normally when you write computer code in a specific language, you need something called a development environment, a place to hold all the tools that you're going to need and the code that you're going to have. And when you're programming in most languages, this can be sort of complicated. There's a lot of tools involved. You have to download the actual computer programming language. There's oftentimes different development kits that you need, and it can be kind of a hassle. One way around this is to use a cloud development environment. And that's what I use in a lot of my courses. But even that, it's a whole thing, right? You have to set it up, you have to log in. It's a thing. JavaScript is different. JavaScript is already baked into all the modern web browsers, right? Chrome, Firefox, Safari. Doesn't matter what web browser you have, it already has JavaScript sort of installed and running inside of it. JavaScript is a client-side scripting language. So we don't have to download any special tools. We don't have to download JavaScript. We don't have to download anything in order to start writing JavaScript code. All we need is something to write on, a notepad, a text editor of some sort. And it really doesn't matter which one you use. So in this course, we're going to be using Sublime Text Editor. It's really one of the most popular text editing softwares for programmers, for computer coders. And it's completely free. You can go to Google and just type in Sublime Text and you'll get a link. In fact, if we go Sublime Text, the first thing that pops up is going to be it. And I think the most current version is Sublime Text 3. I think that's what I'm using. It absolutely does not matter. If by the time you watch this video, they're on Sublime Text 4 or 5 or 8 or 9, it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and download it. It's completely free. They'll give you a little pop-up every now and then saying, if you like this software, why don't you donate, So if you like Sublime, I would recommend donating a little money for it. But you absolutely don't have to. You can download it completely for free. Another popular text editor is Notepad++. And this one's also free. A little bit different. I mean, they both do the same thing. This one just looks a little different. It has a white background where Sublime has a dark background. Either one of these, you can change the colors and things if you want and go into the settings and change all kinds of different things. This one will work fine if you like this one already, if you already use it, absolutely go ahead and use it in this course. Personally, I like Sublime Text. I've been using it for years. It's fantastic. It's free. That's what I'm going to use throughout this course. So like I said, we don't have to download anything special in order to run JavaScript. We don't have to download the JavaScript language. We don't have to compile anything. We don't have to install anything. All we have to do is start writing code. And so you see here, I've got this index.html file. And this is just a very basic HTML file. If you know HTML, you'll understand this stuff. We have the head, the title, the body. And if we save this to our desktop, for instance, and when you do save it, go to File, Save As, and save it as index.html. It's important that you put the .html at the end of there. I've already done that, so I'm not gonna, well, we can do it again. We want to replace it, yes. And then come over here to your desktop, and you can see here's the file. If you just double click on it, boom, it'll just open up locally in your default web browser. We're using Chrome. And you can see this is not a real URL. This is not like, www.codemy.com/whatever. This is just a local file on our local desktop. We are the only people that can see this. If you give this link to somebody else on somebody else's computer, they will not be able to see this. This is just for our sort of testing purposes. But you can see we have this basic hello world, and we'll get into this more in the next video, but using JavaScript is just as easy as pasting it in, clicking save, and then coming back here and hitting reload, and boom, now we have a button. If we click on it, boom, some JavaScript puts the date and time onto the screen, and it's just that easy. So this code is not important. We'll get into all this stuff later. I just wanted to have something to click on, to show you. But this is all we need. These are all the tools we need. This is it. We just need some sort of way to write HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code onto a text editor. So in the next video, we're going to jump right in and start learning some JavaScript.